Welcome to Tony's Kitchen, everybody. Welcome to Tony's Kitchen. And guess what we're cooking? Spaghetto. Eh? We're cooking spaghetto, everybody. We got my cutting board right here, eh? Look at my cutting board. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, cooking spaghetti. Yeah. Oh, God. The first thing we do, we separate that dead cow. Eh? There's a dead cow right here. We're gonna put some aside in a bag for another day where we're gonna cook with some dead cow. Eh? Eh? Okay. Forget about it. Can't forget that. Okay, so bada bing, bada boom. I rinse the styrofoam, which number one reason why do we still use styrofoam? It's toxic and it's not recyclable. And did you ever ask that question, Habibi? I don't think so. Lehe. So we got that dead cow in the pot. We're gonna cook that pot. The pot! Who brought the pot in the house? Ali, did you bring the pot in the house? Who smoked the pot in the house? That's my mother when I was 16. Who brought the pot in the house? That's how my mama sounds. No. Okay, so I cooking the meat. I put the lid. Do I put the lid? I'll leave it like this. Yeah. And while this guy he cooking, we're gonna chop all the vegetables for the spaghetti. Land. 2 onions is enough. Habibi. We put 3. Hey, lucky number 3. Is it? No, it sounds lucky. 7 is lucky, right? Or is it 5? 5, 5, 5? Okay, we need to chop this guy. I like to use 2 different knives, one for peeling and one for the chopping. See? Oh yeah, what I do is I peel everything into the sink instead of like, you know, going back and forth with the garbage. And when I'm done, and then I throw it in the garbage, habibi. Okay, now we're gonna chop in these guys. Yeah. Let me just put these guys in there so they don't fall. And you guys see. You need to see the chopping action, habibi. What's that noise I hear? Yeah? Okay, we're starting the chopping. Someone's wearing headphones that must have popped in their ears. What the bloody hell? Okay, time for sweet pepper. Yeah, I like my spaghetti and like the vegetables in my spaghetti a little chunky, just like my women. Huh? I don't want no 115-pound anorexic model, okay? I had one, and that was enough for me. I want to go with some meat on her, like at minimum 130 pounds, minimum. Huh? Date a guy that knows how to cook if you don't know how to cook. Huh? A guy with muscles and sexy muscles, you know, what else does he have to offer? Just like a woman. It's like all men are programmed to go for the hottest woman, right? Get the hottest girl. But what is it worth dating a hot girl? You're going to spend all your money. You're not going to be satisfied in the sheets. You're always going to be worried about her cheating on you. Eh? Find yourself a woman that you connect with. You know what I mean? If you're just going to go by attraction, once you get past her looks, what else does she have to offer? Let's make a joke right now. The hotter a woman, the more likely she doesn't know how to cook. Yeah. And these women, the mentality they have, they're like a blessing. Like she's doing you a favor. When I was dating this model, right? The energy was that she's doing me a favor by dating me. I'm like, yo. And the best part was she's a vegetarian. And guess what? Vegetarian food, even though it's vegetables, is actually not cheaper. Huh? It's actually more expensive. She's vegetarian. Did you know I'm vegetarian? Get you a woman that loves you for you and doesn't love you for your car or your money. Because that's what they're there for. Once that money goes, so will she, man. Once the money goes, so will the yeah. Boom, we got 90% of the Veggiato's done. I have the stove on and no meat on it. Okay, so I'm gonna put some mushrooms in here. Magic ones. The magic ones. You know what? I don't need this anymore. Is already chopping? Oh, maybe yeah, for the garlic. It is true. We're gonna put the garlic. Yeah. Ouch. The chopping action, man. Yeah. Who's your daddy and what does he do? Yeah. They're coming for you. Get down. I need some free dancing lessons. Hey? Boom. So we got some sweet peppers in here, some hot peppers, some mushrooms, and some onions. That's the base for the vegetables for the stir fry or spaghetti. Or if you're even just gonna cook a steak with fried veggies. That's what it's my universal recipe, Mike. I'm gonna put this guy aside now. Aka? 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 this. Turn around, Habibi, when you're turning. You turn around, Habibi. I like how you turning around. What I need to told you? What I need to told you? What I need to told you? Yeah. And we make a wash our hands. So the meat is cooking. The heat, the temperature a little higher. We're going to do it at the same time. Let's do that. Let's do that, Mike. This guy on max. And put some oil of olive in here. Because I only use olive oil. Extra virgin. Afghan, we are on the way. Yeah. Bring you back so you can see. This thing right here is my other. Mike? Yeah, man, with the kitchen, Mike. Hi, good looking. Oh, thank you, Mr. Moderator. Are you excited for any upcoming movies? I love Marvel movies. I just watched Wonder Woman 1984. It's too corny. It's too much corn or too much cheese, if you know what I mean. Like, make it somewhat believable. Come on, Mike. What upcoming movies? Don't mind me, this is just cranberry juice. That cranberry joke, Mike. You guys tell me what's upcoming movies you guys are excited about. One series I loved was X-Files. That's what got me into the conspiracy world, or like, semi-woke. Oh my God, I dropped something on the floor. Oh my God. And what do you know? It's a piece of garlic. What do you know? What are my favorite movies? Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo, Horrible Bosses, Hot Tub Time Machine, Harold and Kumar, all of them, White Castle and Guantanamo Bay. I like sci-fi and comedies and action, obviously too. Like Terminator is a good, those are sick movies. Like the last Terminator, where it was a woman that was the main character, I fell in love with that girl. She had the body of a model, just like a little bit more meat, like just a little more meat than a model. Like models are like 115 pounds, 5'9" or 5'7". That's the typical model height and weight, as far as I know. So the main character of that last Terminator, she was hot in a way that, like, you know, a woman that can take care of herself kind of woman. You know what I mean? And she was tall. It was very boyish. Like, if you look at it, it was kind of like a lesbian vibe. I'm not saying that's the ideal, but you know, I found her to be hot. Maybe she would just have a little more weight. But then again, who am I, right? I'm just trying to give you my point of view perfectly. Believe me, I need to work on myself too. I need to work on this area right here, the spare tire area. Yeah. I need to work on my finances. Thank God I'm not in debt. Yeah. And because of this Rona thing, a lot of people lost their jobs, right? So a lot of people are not buying new cars anymore. A lot of people are buying used cars. So the used car market value actually went up. Mine? I drive a Toyota Yaris. I'll tell you one thing, it's my second Toyota. And I swear, like, build quality and reliability, Toyota all the way, bro. Don't get me wrong, BMW, Mercedes, they look nice. But when it comes to repairs and build quality, horrible. Especially you're going to be paying out of your pocket. And it's another thing that reminds me. Whenever I was working in a garage, right? As a mechanic, everyone that was with a Mercedes or BMW didn't give you one penny. But the guy that has a piece of shit Corolla that's not worth $800, this guy will give you a $5 tip. Why is that? The people that have money are so cheap, man. So freaking cheap. Yeah, check this, check that, check this, check that, and they don't give you one penny. When Jesus gives me my 5 million, yeah, or you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bless everybody. You need to invest in yourself, and not just property as far as owning property, but you should buy property something that will generate money. That's what the ideal thing is. You want to get something that generates money, that doesn't take money. The guy that's driving out with the Lamborghini, you know, you can't even imagine how much his insurance is, let alone how much gas he's paying. And if anything happens to this Lamborghini, just a side mirror, let's just say a mirror, is like $5,000 or something like that. So that thing, let alone when he needs to get service done, when he needs to get his tires done or an oil change, I bet you his oil change is costing like $1,000 or something on a Lamborghini. Come on, man. So if you have money, rent Lamborghinis or whatever. Just rent cars. You don't need to buy. Buy something you want to keep, that you want to keep, that you want to pass down to your kids or something like that. Like Toyota or Lexus. Mike. Don't get me wrong, you got to take care of your car. No matter what brand it is. Most people don't have any idea. Oh yeah, this reminds me. So, anything you want to look for, whether it's a recipe for spaghetti or you want to learn how to do an oil change on your car, there's millions of people that have made videos all around the world. Just go on YouTube, be like, yo, how to do an oil change, how to do this, how to cook spaghetti, whatever you want, it's on YouTube.
And go for the video that has the most views or the most likes, and then, you know, you have the world at your fingertips. Use it. Try to win at the game of life, not at the game of playing video games at home and doing nothing. Drinking Pepsi and... Yeah. Drinking Pepsi and eating McDonald's and frozen dinners. Don't get me wrong, when I was broke, when I didn't have a job, obviously, I used to go to my brother's old place, and we should just buy these, like those packets of noodles, right? The dry noodles. And either we would just take the noodles, put it in a bowl, and just eat the noodles, or just make noodles with water and eat that. Which is the worst. I heard it's the worst thing to eat, those noodles or whatever. Those Chinese noodles. You got people out here like Kanye West saying he believes in God, right? So he's got a whole bunch of people that are like, yay, Kanye, he believes in God, yeah, Jesus, yay, Jesus. And he's like, and he makes Jesus sweaters, right? And he sells these Jesus sweaters for $250 a pop. When you look into how these things are made and where they're made, it's all most likely slave labor, just like your freaking iPhone or Android or whatever. And just imagine how much he's paying for each sweater. He's probably paying $1 or less than $1 for each sweater, and he's charging $250 in the name of Jesus, man. Come on, man. If he really believes in God and Jesus, he would be giving out free sweaters to the homeless, man. Not charging $250 for a sweater that's most likely being made in China by slave labor. You know, there's slave factories. There's a song that Immortal Technique made about this. I think it's called Slave Factory, something like that. Where these people, they're like living in the factories. They're working in the factory and they live in the factory and they sleep. It's like a prison. Okay? And there's so many suicides per year at this factory that they install suicide nets. And people still manage to kill themselves. More than, let's say, 10 or 11 people per year. And when these employees, aka slaves or whatever, that are in these factories, when they're caught talking between each other, it gets removed off their pay. But like they live inside there. It's crazy. It's like a city in a building. And that's just the tip of the iceberg of what's going on in this world. Plus 9/11 was an inside job. You guys need to look into Tower 7. Because that building didn't get hit by a plane and it fell too. And buildings don't fall at free fall speed without having explosives on every floor. You need to look that up, Mike. Down on this thing right here. And think about it. Another reason why Kanye West says he believes in God and Jesus, because you know how much of his fan base are like Christians or whatever that he won over after he said he believed in God and Jesus. You know. They will do anything to keep that money coming in. They will say anything. But you guys really need to see it. If he believes in God and Jesus, why is he making sweaters and selling them for $250 or $1,000 shoes? Come on, man. He's only saying that so he can keep on selling his Jesus sweaters. Because you people keep on buying it. Just like, if you guys didn't know, okay? Whenever there's a new phone coming out, guess what the phone companies do? They will slow down your phone that you have right now because the new phone is coming out. So everyone's like, oh, you know what? I want to buy the new phone. And a phone is $1,000. You can buy a car. Let's say you just got your license. You can buy a car for $1,000. Yet people are buying. Like when I had my Corolla and I got my S7, my phone costed me $880 after taxes. Guess how much I bought my Corolla for? $800. So my freaking phone was worth more than my car. That's the world that we're living in. Where you're paying $1,000 for a freaking cell phone. Come on, man. And let's say you just got your license, right? Let's say you just got your license. Buy yourself a piece of crap, $1,000 car that you can learn how to drive on. Don't, as soon as you get your license, go buy a nice fancy car. Because you're learning how to drive. Now, you're going to learn how to drive on your nice fancy car. You're going to beat it up. It's going to get scratched. You're going to hit the bumper. You're going to break all this gun. And stuff is not cheap, first of all. But if you buy an $800 car, you won't give two shits about it. Mate? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on now. Okay, this thing, keep burning. Put this guy down, he get hotter. So you want to get a car that is going to be reliable, you're not going to have problems. And I'm saying problems as in like the car is not going to break down, it's going to be your fault if something happens. Like you didn't check your oil, you didn't take care of your car. It's like anything, you have to take care of it. Oh no, I already answered that. Favorite song? Oh man, I love music, so you can't ask me for one song. It would be hard for me to answer. Okay, you know what? This song I chose. I think it's called "Sleepwalk" by Santo and JoJo or something. Why is this thing still a la max? Oh, okay, this is this one. Oh, baby, I make a mix. Like, why is it burning? It's because I had it at max. That is why. What's up, Stace? Stacy. Hi. I like blonde girls with blue eyes. Hi there, Hitler. time I did it. I think I did 2 or 3 blondes. I don't know which was the real. No, the model. Yeah, the model was the real blonde. These vegetables are gonna be for. Alright, you burned the vegetables, alright? Alright, you left it at a high temperature and you weren't looking anymore. Did you burn your vegetables?
Travuras? Yes, okay. Travueras.
Travueresa. We cooked spaghetti. Yeah? The meat here ready. The meat not so. I mean, the vegetable is not so ready. The vegetable is burnt. You know what? You can see they're kind of done. A little more. Maybe a little more, Mike.
Hey Mike, what's up? Whipcord.
Whipcord. Is your name Whipcord? Hello to you. Hello to you, Whipcord. Do you drive a Ford, Mr. Whipcord?
Yep. Yep. What's up, Sarah?
Hi.
Hi, Sarah. I have an auntie named Sarah.
Auntie. Auntie. Uncle. Daddy. Mommy. Okay, the vegetables are almost ready, Mike. Yeah, Mike. Yeah. So we're gonna put a little bit of herb and tomatoes. Chopped tomato with herb and spices. Okay, Habibi. Okay, Habibi. And we're taking again the same brand, herb and spices tomato pasting. Okay. Oh. And we're putting strained crushed tomatoes. No comment. That was just sound effects. Habibi, what sound effect? Yeah. Okay. What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. Okay, so what are we doing here, Habibi? Okay, I put a low temperature. Okay, the meat be ready. Okay, you put the vegetable without wrapping. Kiss me again, I got something again. Yeah. Habibi. This is good again. Okay, Yang. Boom. Okay, Yang. Just gonna put a little bit of my homemade spice mix. Just start it off. Yeah. Okay, so. Bless me, God. Bless me, God. Yeah. Jesus. Bless me, God. Okay, yeah. That was the straight tomatoes. Now we're gonna add the diced tomatoes with herbs and spices. Yeah, and the tomato paste. Hey, kiss me again. Okay, there we go. Kiss me again. Can everybody see? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! And okay. Tomato paste in. And okay, recycling, Habibi. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Recycling. Okay, now we got all the stuff in there. Now we're just gonna put the seasoning and the ingredients as far as like the herbs and spices. Okay. And we still gotta get going on the noodles. Boom. Let me just get started with the. I need a special pot. only one part for the job. It is this guy right here. It's a deep, big pot. Lahe. Brain dead. Oh, God. What's up, jellyfish? What's up, brain dead? Favorites? No, why I already answered that. Mine? Okay, so let's put the stuff I'm gonna put in the. So my noodle water, but I like to put some olive oil, obviously, and a little bit of salt. Now we're gonna put a little bit of some turmeric in there because I heard it's good for you. And the salt. Yeah. Okay, so now for spaghetti. Put a little bit of salt. This is Himalayan salt over here. A little bit of pepper, some black pepper. A little too much. We put a little bit. Okay, what else? Yeah. What do you like to know, Habibi? Okay, a little bit of chili garlic sauce. The Ching Chong brand. And okay, it is Tuong Quoc Phu Vietnam brand. Huy Fung Foods. Okay. We're gonna put a little bit of ginger garlic paste. Okay. 2 tablespoons. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now we are gonna put in. We're gonna put in some oregano leaves. Here. Some basil leaves. Here. Hey, a little bit of, I love A&W, and if you go inside A&W, they have their own spice. I got some A&W spice right here. Here. Some A&W spice. Here. Okay. We're gonna put a little bit of cinnamon. Here. A little bit of garlic, pepper, and herbs. Here. We're gonna put a little bit of onion powder over here. Yeah. Some curry powder. It literally says Cool Running curry powder. Jamaican style. This is Jamaican style curry powder, man. See me, I see it? We got some all-purpose seasoning. Yeah. We got some Caribbean spice and roasted garlic, man. See me I say? A little bit of tandoori masala, man. Some natural purpose seasoning, man. Eh? It's something I learned from one of my friend, man. Little bit of chapli kebab spice, man. This when we make the burger, man, we use this, man. Eh? You can find this in your local Little India area, man. Eh? All right. That is all the herb and spice me I put in this spaghetto, man. Me I splash. So now I'm just gonna put this at low heat at 3 or 4. And you let it simmer. And you that taste, man. Mamma mia, eh? Okay. The water for the noodle, man, is on the way, man. Me, I take a short commercial break, man. With the cranberry, eh? Short circuit, what's up? Zachary Barrett. Hello. Hello to you. Spaghetti. Spaghetti in my kitchen. Cooking spaghetti. It's not a curry today, it's a spaghetti. I can't mind. So the spaghetti is pretty much seasoned and everything. Now we're just gonna let it sit for like 30 to 40 minutes. Something like that. Get it simmered, let the tomatoes melt into the sauce, mine. Now we got the water going for the noodles, mine. We got the noodles right here, mine. Mine. Hey, mine. You don't know about my spaghetti sauce, mine. I had some bay leaves, mate. And I heard it's good for some spaghetto, man. So I'll put some bay leaves in there, mate. Hey, mate. What you know about that? What you know about that? I know how to cook, mate. I can cook 4 things only, mate. But I know how to cook them like a chef, mate. Yeah, mate. Angela Violette. Hello to you. Hello. Anyone got a question or a song request? On my next karaoke, I will sing it for you, mate. A woman, mate. We're on the fly and we're always, mate. Mike.
Old regret.
Hello to you. Hello everyone. Welcome to my life. I would like for you to like, share, and subscribe. Eh? You know what I'm trying? So yeah, when 9/11 happened, they blamed it on Bin Laden, right? Ding ding. They blamed it on Bin Laden. But if you guys look into Bin Laden used to work for the CIA. Mike, see, the spirit agrees. And I don't believe in dinosaurs, and I don't believe in the theory of evolution. Theory of evolution says we evolved. If we technically evolved, then why is there monkeys in the zoo still not evolving, Mike? Yeah.
What's up, fabulous?
FABOLOUS.
Fierce Lion has arrived. Hello, Fierce Lion. Roar. Roar.
Welcome to my kitchen, Mike. We're cooking, man. We're cooking spaghetti, Mike. That's spaghetto, Mike. What are burgers, stir fry, spaghetti, kebabs, steak and fried veggies. I think that's about it. But when I cook those are bops. But anything you want to learn, go on YouTube. Anything. You want to learn about your car, you want to learn about cooking, or you want to learn a certain recipe, whatever. Go on YouTube. There's millions of videos and millions of people made a video. Someone made a video about it. Whatever problem you got, someone made a video talking about it. So go on YouTube, Mike. First of all, subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's what I'm saying. I have yet to go and learn how to edit. Because I don't edit none of my videos. Mine. Let's learn how to cut it at least, right? I think YouTube, when you upload videos, it lets you cut the video to where you want it. Mine. That's gonna be a good song. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You like that fierce life? Roar. Roar. I made a little apron so for my phone holders so they don't get dirty. Mike? What can we talk about? As far as video games, I would say the best video games from my childhood was Mario, like Mario Kart 3 or whatever, and Contra. top games. And there was also like the R-Type thing. I wasn't a big fan of Street Fighter, but then there's Killer Instinct. I love Killer Instinct. That game was good. Killer Instinct. I just love to choose Saber Wolf. Saber Wolf. Or Sin. What other games? I love Grand Theft Auto. And not for the reason why most young kids want to get Grand Theft Auto. They want to kill someone. Or get an escort. Yeah. What was that thing that happened recently with the Travis Scott concert? Like 8 people died supposedly. I bet you it's more. And just the fact that 8 people died should tell you something. But people are like, oh, I guess some crazy stuff going on, man. I don't want to talk too much about the stuff, man. But, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on here, you know, and I can't tell you that, you know what I'm saying, that I'm gonna get in trouble, you know what I'm saying. If I talk too much, you know what I'm saying. Because some have to make me do it, you know what I'm saying. I would tell you the truth, but you know what I'm saying. I can't. There's so much things going on, man. I look at that trick from Shay. Radio Shay.
New fee guy. New fee guy.
Sounds it. When I say it, sounds it. It's a new big guy.
We got Pink Garden and Epic Rock and Lover Flame. Flame.
It's all about the flame. when the woman of my dreams that I was dating, I was in love with her. I would have died for this woman. And she told me the flame is gone. And what's crazy is when like you get hurt like that, or me, every time I drank some alcohol, I would see like skulls just like going in circles around me, like laughing or something. I'm telling you, it's crazy stuff going on, Mike. Dark energy. It's all about that energy. Hey. Okay. Say hello to Tony. Hey. You make sure to take care of that spaghetti sauce, darling. Hey. And anything you want to do, 10,000 hour rule. So whatever you want to be good at, if you give it 10,000 hours, you should be pretty good at it when you come out. I haven't been live streaming for 10,000 hours, but I've been live streaming for like, let's say, 5 years. I started making videos in 2011. Like I made my YouTube channel in 2011. But as far as live streaming, I think it's been like 5 years. Like first I started live streaming only on Facebook. But then by chance and fate and destiny, whatever, I had 3 phones. So when I live stream, I'm doing 3 places at once right now. I'm on Twitch, I'm on LiveMe, and I'm on TikTok. You don't believe me, Mike? You don't believe me, Twitch or Rule? I'll show you. I won't play games here, Mike. Okay? So Twitch, say hi to TikTok right here, and say hi to LiveMe. Mike, and say hi to my kitchen. Say hi to my spaghetto. This is my phone holders right here, but there's an apron so they don't get dirty. Okay, I'm gonna turn you around. Turn around. Okay, so last time your turn, TikTok. The TikTok, we're gonna show you the what? Look at the spaghetti sauce. And look here. And we got Twitch, and we got LiveMe right here. We got my apron. These are my phone holders that I made. There's the apron here so they don't get dirty. Those are sexy. Okay, and this is LiveMe right here. This is my kitchen. It's my kitchen, man. It's a small kitchen. It's very small. And we're back. And we're back. We make a backpack. You lap me, it's your turn. I'm gonna turn you around. Turn around. Okay, so you put the spaghetti. Look at that spaghetti sauce. Look at it. Now look at the phone. Okay, we got Twitch right here. And we got TikTok. Okay. We got our TikTok right here. Yeah, what the hell? We got Twitch right here because we don't play. We don't play around here. We don't play. Okay? We don't play, man. Oh yeah, because so these are my phone holders that I made. Look, I'm dressing for you. Yeah, that's one of them. This is made out of car parts. This is a car bearing right there. Anyway, so they don't get dirty, I put an apron. Because they're too sexy. I'm too sexy for your hair, don't want my hair. Stay, no! They're getting undressed. My apron is getting undressed. Oh no! My sexy apron, he falling. He fall. My sexy apron back. You can't get spaghetti sauce on my phone holders, okay? They're too sexy. Hey, and we're back. We're back. And we're backing. Are you quarantining? Because I'm quarantining right now. I'm quarantining the hell out of the spaghetti sauce. When I see a lady, I quarantine something into her. Hey. Okay. So about that quarantine life, okay? Q. Also Q, isn't that from 4chan Q? And even Trump, when he was like making some speeches, he did the Q in his hand. He's like, circle, and Q. Jade bad. Bad Jade. No, same person that was there before. Okay, Mike. What we doing over here? We got 50% on my S9, 32% on my S6. No, this is the S7. And we got, I can't see, I can't telling. And 35% on my S6. Yeah. We're streaming with 3 phones at once. And you have to understand there's so much radiation. There's so much radiation in your phone. Like me, when I have my phone in my pocket, I put it in airplane mode most of the time. I try to. Because I want to have kids someday. So if you have your phone in your pocket, you have to understand it has radiation, and your boys are right here. Your reproductive organs, okay? They're right here. So most of the people that have businessmen that are always like sitting with their laptop on their lap or whatever, they're all fertile. I wonder why. A lot of radiation, Mike. Like, especially with your Wi-Fi router. Got that Wi-Fi, Mike? Yo, who got that Wi-Fi, Mike? Silly Ninja. I love Silly Ninja. Who's that? Always that one viewer on Twitch. Even though I appreciate that one viewer on Twitch, I'm doing it just to lock my stuff. Whatever I'm talking about, it's all being locked. That's what I'm concerned about. Because a lot of times when I first used to do live streams, I was like, oh, there's one person watching or 2 person watching. It's kind of like discouraging. But you have to understand, it's being locked, right? TikTok, it goes away for it's there for 30 days or something, but it goes away. Twitch, it's locked. It's there. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to put my groundwork or whatever in the algorithm, At the same time, I don't want to say too much. But I can't help it. But I'll tell you, my biggest inspiration is George Carlin. George Carlin and Patrice O'Neal. George Carlin for the woke factor and Patrice O'Neal for the comedic factor. But they're both comedians, by the way. Those are my two inspirations. There's also like my top comedians would be. It's like there's so many. There's well, on the top would be George Carlin, it would be like Patrice O'Neill. Then it would be like Dave Chappelle for sure. Greg Giraldo, Norm Macdonald, rest in peace. And rest in peace, Greg Giraldo. Rest in peace, Patrice O'Neill. Kevin Hart is good too. Like that movie, Central Intelligence with The Rock and Kevin Hart. I swear, I love that movie. That movie was gold. Because it's all about the energy, and you can tell like him and The Rock had like this chemistry. You know, it's like anyone that you hang out with, like, girlfriend or even is your man friend. You know, I'm gonna say boyfriend. Alyssa Marie, thank you for joining in, and thank you for the aqua green heart, which I love aqua green. If you can tell, I love green. But thank you for that. And I got 1,000 likes reached on like. Can I get a witness here? TikTok, I'm gonna show you all. I'm gonna show you how many points I always get. I always get them, but just to show you, Mike. Look at that. It's 1,000 likes reached. And shout out to Alyssa Marie. Hey, what the hell? We don't play, Mike. We don't play. I don't know what's going on with TikTok. I don't get no gifts as far as I don't want money. You know what I mean? If you want to give me money, sure, but I don't even have my PayPal stuff out there. But I'm saying I don't get no hearts, no nothing. It's like I'm getting seriously shadow banned for sure. Cause I talk about that woke stuff, Mike. It's not even woke. It's just like, you know, trying to help your brother and sister. That's all. That's your job when you believe in God. It's trying to help everybody, your brother and sister, because we're all one. It's what you guys need to understand. We're all one. Doesn't matter what race you are. Black, white, orange, blue, purple, whatever the hell your color is. We're all, first of all, we all bleed red, you know? Even though you hear some, these elite races are like blue-blooded. And I'm telling you, there's so many mysteries to the beginning of time, let alone what's going on in the world and what's what. Come on, Mike. Okay, it's time to taste the spaghetti sauce. It's not ready, but just to see if what I'm missing. What I might be missing. Sweet and sexy, just like me, man. Eh? Oh, yay. And this time, it's not spicy at all. What can I put in here, man? What are you putting? Did I even put the mushrooms? I even put the mushrooms. Friggin' hell, man. I just realized I didn't even put the friggin' mushrooms. What the blood clot, man? I just realized I forgot to put the friggin' mushrooms in there. The worst part is like I remember saying, this is, I need to put the mushrooms, and I forgot to put the mushrooms, Mike. Hey, this is live TV, Mike. Everybody makes mistakes. But if someone did you wrong once, they're definitely gonna do it again. Oh man, I dropped something again, man. Like, let's say your girl cheats on you once, and you forgive her. This could apply to men and women, okay, your girlfriend or boyfriend. If your significant other cheats on you, okay, and you forgive them, they're definitely gonna do it again, and they can keep on doing it because they're like, hey, I already got it done. They forgive me, so like, what's gonna happen again? You know? Come on, man. People will keep on stepping the line with you until you're like, yo, this is the line, and you don't cross it. This is what I realized in life. You have to always put the line down and tell people, this is the line, don't cross this line if you want to be friends with me. But people will just cross the line regardless. And that tells you their actions. Their actions speak louder than words. So they might tell you, I'm your friend or whatever, but if they keep on crossing the line, or doing something that you clearly don't like, and you made it clear you don't like this, and they keep on doing it, then what are you supposed to do? Be friends with that person? No. First of all, a friend or a person that cares about you, wink, okay, should never do anything that would hurt your feelings. Because this person is your friend. That doesn't mean anytime there's a hot girl in the scene, your friend is going to try to make you look bad or try to put you down in front of the girl. This is not your friend, that's a dog. Who are these people that you surround yourself with? That the first chance they get to throw you under the bus, they throw you under the bus right away. That's not friend. You gotta have higher standards of your friends and people. And 99.9% of people will never admit they're wrong. And I always try to say, I'm like, if you are not ready to admit when you're wrong, how are you going to grow as a person? If you deny everything, you're never going to grow. And you're just listening to your ego.
Opel Speed, what's up? Ronald Smith.
Hello to you. Hello, Governor. What I need to add in? What I need to add in here? By tasting again. Like, here's a good example. Two guys that know each other for 20 years, okay? They're good friends. They're not best friends, okay? Your best friend will screw you even more, if anything. So two guys are friends, and this beautiful girl comes to the scene. Next thing you know, these two guys are talking shit about each other, and they're trying anything to get the girl. Boom. So what does that show you about your friends, suppose that you know for 20 years? So they're willing to throw that friendship away that you have of 20 years for someone that they just met. So it doesn't matter. If someone's gonna screw you over, it doesn't matter if you know them for 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, whatever. It doesn't matter. You could meet people that you know for a week or two that will treat you better than people that you know for 20 years. It's just because when you open up to people, they think they can just do things without you getting mad because you're their friend now. But you have to always put down these boundaries and tell them, yo, this is not right. I don't like this. It's all about respect. That's number one to me. Respect, loyalty, honesty. That's all it's about. See, you guys are my only friends.
My only friends right here. Johnny Lere.
I am le miserable, maintenant. Maintenant, dang. Dang. What I need to tell you? It's my favorite cranberry juice brand, okay? Cranberry juice. Don't ask any questions. It's cranberry juice right here. It's all about that serious face. Okay, so the water is about to boiling. He about to boiling over here. Can you see it? No, you can't. I'm turning you around. Turn around, Habibi. When you turn around, I get turning on. When you turn around. Turn around, Habibi. When you turn around. I need to turning with you and Habibi when you turning around to me. Yeah. I like to singing. You want me to singing for song for you? Love. What I need to told you? Best Piece, Far Racer and L Lamb. L, what's up, our body? Mike. Bread, 1973. 1982 over here. Mm-hmm. 2nd January. Capricorn, Mike. It's all about the Capricorn, Mike. I can be your best friend, or I can be the devil if you want. It's up to you how you act with me, Mike. I choose to be a good person, but I can't be the devil. I choose not to be the devil. I choose to be a good person. But don't make me go to the dark side, because I'll win. And you can't be too nice, man. Everybody will keep on pushing their boundaries with you to see where the line is. That's what it is. Mine. And that's why I have no friends. You don't need nobody, man. I just need God, Jesus, and my mama. That's it. That's all I need. And keep on clapping. Don't play with me, man. Bubble gum. Hi, Angel Candy, Alyssa Marie. Aren't you the one that gifted me? Hi, bubble gum. Can I just say you're cute? Oh, thank you, Alyssa Marie. Well, you're even cuter for that. Thank you for that positive vibe and positive energy, Alyssa Marie. The girl of my best friend. I'm gonna keep it here for us last day. Marie, Alyssa Marie, I'm cooking the spaghetti for you. Don't you wish you could? Don't you wish you had this spaghetti like me? Don't you? Don't you wish you could taste my spaghetti? Don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Don't you wish your boyfriend cooked spaghetti like me? Don't you? Hey. First of all, if you have a girlfriend and you're not happy, and you're not having, you're not quarantining at least once a week, get out of that relationship. Get out of that relationship, man. It's better off being free. And don't pay for no escorts or something. Because every time you quarantine yourself, okay, you quarantine your own meat, you'll be like, hey, I just saved $200 and a potential STD. And what the heck? You like the heck? You need to quarantine your own meat. You're so funny. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you. It's true though. Everyone's like simping to women, and they're like, "Oh, she's so beautiful," but yeah, can she take care of you? Can she make you feel good? Like, come on, man. What do you want as a woman? You want some wifey material. You don't want women that just want you for what you can give them. What do you have to offer other than the eggplant? And Alyssa Marie, do you know how to cook? 100 likes. Thank you, Alyssa Marie. Yeah, so Alyssa, I got a question for you. So true. So I got a question, okay? This is what I tell everyone. I'm like, uh, you want a woman that appreciates how much time you spend with her or how much money you spend on her. Because you know, time is a form of currency. Your energy, you being with someone, spending time with someone is a form of currency. Okay? So would you rather a woman that just wants you to spend money on her or a woman that appreciates the time you spend with her? Okay? That's what I say, Mike. Because, like, you know, we're all programmed to think a certain way, buy a certain product, and everything. So women are programmed to be like this whole idea of growing up, this whole princess thing, and like you're gonna find a man, and you won't have to work, and he'll take care of everything, like Barbie and Ken, whatever crap, which is BS. And most of these women, they're just gonna go for the guy that can support them financially as far as pay for everything, but there's no connection. You know, so number one, which is the crazy thing to me, if I'm gonna have kids with a woman, I have to be connected with her as far as like I care about her and she cares about me, because you're bringing life into this world, right? So when you have a kid, if the two people that don't have a connection, I'm not saying the baby's gonna be bad, but I'm saying it's gonna be more genuine or better baby when the father and the mother are connected emotionally, everything. And they love each other, and then the baby comes into the world. Compared to two people that are just having sex and don't really care about each other, and then boom, the woman ends up having the kid, yada yada yada. So that's one thing that always popped in my head, you know. Me, I want to have kids with a whole bunch of women. I'm gonna tell them obviously I'm not gonna cheat on nobody. That's not my number one rule. I'm not gonna cheat on nobody. I'm gonna tell them what it is. You know, I want to build like an army, as far as like a whole bunch of kids from different women, and I'm gonna play like a scientist. I'm gonna be like, if I want two kids that like football players, I'm gonna get a woman that's like heavy, a woman that looks like a tank, and then you give her two babies, boom, you got yourself some football players. You didn't have to look at it. Like, what do you think the Army or the United States, the military is doing? They're always looking to make the best soldier. So it's like the NFL, Like, there's like, everyone's like experimenting with like genes. They've done it with dogs. You don't think they're doing it with humans? Come on, Mike. What is it, like 10 years ago, they said they cloned the sheep. So you don't even know what's going on, man. They're probably making super soldiers right now. Avengers. Avengers! So yeah, and all my kids are gonna get like karate lessons and self-defense class, or what is it, jiu-jitsu class right away. So they know how to defend themselves. Stop! No! Go away! Fight off, you know who. You know what I'm gonna say. And the people that like kids a little too much. And not for the good reasons. Because you have to understand how everyone thinks. If people like to, touch kids, and not the good ones, so the point is giving me a note. They're gonna work in jobs where they have access to kids. And football coach, teacher. So you watch your kids. Okay, so the spaghetti sauce is ready. The noodles are obviously not ready, but my phones are gonna die. My S9 is at 36%. 36, mafia. I got 50% on my S7, and over here, my S6, we got 15%. Ooh, they're synchronized. Hold on, we are 14. Okay, so the money shot. I can't end it with the money shot because the phones are gonna die. Can we do this? No, it's still 36. I'm gonna have to plug in all my phones to make this. And you know what? Let's do that. Let's keep it game.
Charger's right here, Mike.
This is for the S6. This is gonna be closer. This here.
S6.
Build an army with one woman. Huh? You know what? That would be the right way. That's true.
You are right, Marie.
But we don't have much time. You know, we don't know what's gonna happen. Might be a freaking apocalypse about to happen, bro. Everybody's got the,
Wait, let's switch these guys here.
Okay. The water is boiling.
And warning. And warning. I can put more in there.
Yeah, speaking of marriage and kids, most of these couples that are married, they're all cheating, aka Ashley Madison website. And now, marriages don't last more than a year now. And why would you get married? The biggest thing that bothers me, why would you get married as far as like signing a paper and saying we love each other? You know what I mean? Because number one, you're getting big bro involved, and now, God forbid, you guys do end up leaving each other. You have to sign a whole bunch of papers, hire lawyers, and all this separation. Why? Why get big bro involved? Why have a paper in the sign? Like, if you love each other, just say to each other, I love you, you love me, we're married. That's it. You don't have to sign a paper to make it official. Why, Mike? Would you ever cheat on your wife?
No, but I'm married.
Okay, you're telling me most of these married couples are not cheating? Come on, Mike. Everybody's full of it. I'm just saying, be honest. Be honest. If I meet a woman tomorrow and she wants to get married, I'm going to tell her, I'm like, baby, every now and then, I like to have a three-way. I would love to. And I would like it if you were down with that. Instead of lying and cheating. I cheated once, and I felt like I committed a crime and I did a murder or something. And I never want to go through that experience again. So, I would say, if you're not happy in a relationship, get out. Get out. There's nothing wrong with being single. Okay, so we're going to time this 20 minutes. 8:04, so 8:24, bang. Bang, Mike. I can put you like this. Because your leg are on the side. And twitch. Your leg are this. Actually, no, it's not. Right on the wire. Hey. And warning. Habibi. What I need to told you. Habibi. Okay, so this is Marie. So yeah, thank you for joining in. Thank you for interacting. Because most people, I feel like most people are like bots. They're like not humans. Joni, thank you for joining in. Did you leave? You come back in? So yeah. Or I'd love to have 2 wives. Why not? I'd love to have 2 wives. I'm like, hey, you're gonna have my babies. And I love to do both equally. Why not? You would have to make sure that the women are cool with each other before you make that decision. You know what I mean? But like, you know, and then it would be perfect. Cause like the phone, like, so it'd be perfect. Cause you know, like, let's say you're having kids with a woman, you have to wait till she gives birth, and then you know you start again, and you have to find her attractive. And obviously, once the woman gives birth, everything is loose. It doesn't look sexy. So you know, you're not gonna be like, hey. See, you agree with me, phone. So if you have 2 wives, it'd be perfect. So while once giving birth, you'd be like, you know, you'd be like perfect timing, but like Mexican women, but. It's pumping out those babies. So yeah, for sure, I want to have like $1 million babies. I'm gonna have like babies like as far as the backup, like I mean big kids for the backup. You know, boys and girls or whatever. They're big because I'm gonna have a woman that's like, you know, she's like football player wife, literally. You know what I mean? So those are the backup, and then you have like the singers, the entertainers. Bro, you do this. I do this. Self-sustaining, okay? Like why live? I would love to buy a house, right? Everyone's like, you know, they're buying houses and stuff, and I'm like, why is it when you buy the land and you get the house made, you still have to pay property tax and you have to pay like welcome tax and all this crap? And I'm like, so technically, why are they taxing you on something you own? Because Big Bro needs to get his foot in your hole. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I want to marry like a indigenous woman, because you know they don't have to pay land tax or property tax or welcome tax. Come on, mate. We need to get off the system. And if you are going to buy a house, be self-sustaining. Get like solar panels on the roof so you don't have to pay for electricity. So, you know, electricity is coming to you free from the roof. And then you can collect rainwater, filter the rainwater and use that as water. Because, you know, the tap water has fluoride in it. And if you have half a brain, you would know that, you know, they're not putting it for your good. They're putting it for their good. So we got, okay, and you can plant the plants in the house. So you got all the vegetables, the fruits and vegetables you need, right? It's called earthships, the term I'm saying. A house that's like self-sustaining. Earthships. And if you like to eat meat, get some cows and goats and, you know, ducks or whatever the hell. Just make sure you don't let your kids get attached to the animals, because you're going to be killing them. Because like this is what my parents did to me when I was a little boy in Pakistan. We had a goat. Somehow we just have a goat. Now the cool thing was our house in Pakistan. We had, it was like, let's say it was a 3-bedroom house, a condo in a building, and my dad got water tanks installed above each balcony. It was like these big, huge metal tanks to hold water. So we had like 3 water tanks for water reserve in case the electricity goes out, because it was often we lost electricity, right? So we had a water reserve. And for lights, we had these gas lamps. So when there's no electricity, we had these gas lamps. It was like propane power or whatever, I don't know what it was. We was like the house made like that, which was very cool, you know. It was often that, like, let's say once every 2 weeks or something, we lost electricity for like a day in Pakistan. Pakistan. And if you want to quit cigarettes, I did this year. I quit smoking cigarettes in 2014 or something. and I've been smoking since I was like when I first started smoking when I was 8, because I used to finish my mom's cigarettes. And let's say officially I started smoking at like 15 or 14 or something. And this year, 2021 alone, I stopped and restarted smoking like 5, 6, or 7 times. But all I can say, the best piece of advice I can tell you is, first of all, you have to want to quit, okay? For your health, number 1, and for the money you spend, number 2. And the biggest piece of advice I can say to help you quit is you have to replace it with something else. So, the cigarettes was really hard because it's like, if you quit cigarettes and you're watching a movie, you have to understand, in every movie, no matter what movie it is, every 30 minutes or something like that, 15, 20 minutes or something, you see someone smoking a cigarette. So, and I always thought, I'm like, the tobacco companies have a deal with the movie companies in order to have some cigarettes here and there. Or like, there's a Coca-Cola in a scene. They get paid for this. So that was the hardest thing for me. The way I quit is with Mary Jane. I'm telling you that. So, and God forbid, the zombie apocalypse does happen. All I can say is, if you are a smoker, cigarette smoker, you can't run for more than a minute full speed. You're done. So we need to all get with our cardio on. We need to get on our cardio. Melissa, who's the last person to remember? 2995, what's up, SM? And we hear Alyssa Marie. Alyssa Marie, thank you for the energy. Zoya, hello. Sharma, hello for joining in. Thank you for joining in. And Kiral, thank you for joining in. Wow, it's crazy. So the phone is charging, we're streaming, and it's at 0%. Isn't that crazy? Here is 38%. So it's kind of like, if you think about it, it's going to kill the battery because I'm taking more energy than I'm putting in on the phone. So it's not even charging. It's at 0%. Ain't that crazy, Mike? So yeah, what I wanted to say, the money shot was, see, the sauce is ready, and I'm waiting for the noodles. What I wanted to do is, once the noodles are done, you throw it on top of the sauce. And then you go like a flower, right? You flip it over, and it looks so beautiful. It's the money shot. Here. It's the money shot, Mike. And important, what's the money shot? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, Mike. You know what I'm talking about, Mike. So yeah, if you want to look sexy on your streams, you need to get this light right here. This the sexy light. And like, if you have glasses, it doesn't really look beautiful, but when you don't have glasses, the light like shines in your eye and it makes really your eyes. If you have nice eyes, it looks good. And I knew 2 people with nice eyes. These 2 guys I know, they have nice eyes, right? And they have a fetish for girls with nice eyes. So it's like not even about the personality, but I like her eyes. I'm like, and then so we were looking at pictures of a girl or something, and the guy is like, yo, I like her eyes. And then someone said, what are you gonna do? Quarantine her eyes? Look in my eye. Look in my eye. Let's have eye sex. Yeah. The water he boiling. And the sauce he boiling too. 60 sauce. 60 sauce. You literally at 0% here. 0% energy on this phone, on the S6, S7, I think. Oh yeah. Yeah. What's up, Axton Quick? Oh, thank you, Axton. He shared the stream. Thank you, Axton. Oh, thank you to you. Thank you for sharing this the stream, Axton.
Someone invites head to head. All right, let's go. What do you got? What you got? What you got, Mike? I don't even know what we're doing head to head, but let's go. We're got nothing happening. Head to head on what, Mike? Ain't nobody got spaghetti sauce like me, Mike. Ain't nobody got spaghetti sauce. Look at that, Mike. Look at that, Mike. So good, Mike. Look at that spaghetti sauce, Mike. Ain't nobody got spaghetti sauce like me, Mike. Oh yeah, Mike. Tastes so good, that sauce, Mike. $804, $816, $824, the noodles should be done. Ooh, Axton. It's all about that positive vibe, positive energy, Mike. Thank you, Axton, for the likes. Thank you. Coming to the stage. Axton. With one for sound. Yay! We're cooking spaghetti, by the way, Axton. I got the sauce ready. We're cooking the noodles. I can't tell you all the ingredients because there's so many ingredients. Whoever was watching the stream saw me put all my sexy ingredients, so you guys can reel it back and see my ingredients, Mike. But there's some dead cow in there, that's for sure. Moo. Mo. Say ho. How about I put you like that, Mike? Like this, Mike? See that spaghetti salt, Mike? Saw that spaghetti salt. Mike? See that spaghetti salt, Mike? Yeah, Mike. Yeah, Mike. I don't know why I'm talking like this, Mike. Don't ask me, Mike. Kairal. Thank you for joining in. And Sharma, I think I said hi to Sharma. Pink Style. When someone sent me a message, what is this? From the Philippines. Ah, I forget you. Okay. We're still at 0%, so it is definitely not charging over here. Here we are 15%. I don't know what's going on. Here we're 40%. So all three phones are semi. They're like in limbo. They're not really charging. He not charging. He not charge, Habibi. Habibi, he not charging. Okay, I put you back like this. It is not right how he looking. Okay, but the sauce is definitely ready. What's the time here? 8:19. So I'm gonna stream until we do the money shot, and then we'll call it a night. Because it's all about that money shot. You gotta finish. You gotta have a nice finish. You can't just end in the middle. You know what I'm saying, man? Gotta be a professional, man. And me, I like to do everything the best I can. Perfectionist, I think, is the term. And
Yo, I'm a black belt in Taekwondo, man. Now, jiu-jitsu, I need to get on that jiu-jitsu. So I don't get, so anytime I feel I'm threatened, I won't be like, oh my God, what's gonna happen to me? You know what I mean? You need to be able to, you need to learn how to defend yourself. And I'm talking to myself. Yeah. I can't always expect God to have my back, because God has always had my back. But I'm saying you need to be able to defend yourself. You can taste that sauce. Oh yeah. That is pretty much perfect. What's the time? 8:21. Acá. Acá. What I need to told you. When I like to have a quick snack, I get some Miss Vicky. Yeah. We're doing some free product placement right here. Get a little bit of Miss Vicky in. Okay, and what I do next, Habibi? What I do next, Steve? I put a little bit of black pepper. Wow! A little bit of black pepper. Little bit of Himalayan salt again. Okay, and I put my homemade spice mix. Yeah, and that mix I put on everything: fruits, vegetables, whatever it is, Mike. I put it in my spaghetti. You guys didn't know it, Mike. Oh yeah, Mike. $8.23. Boom. We're gonna let the noodles sit. They're pretty much ready. We're gonna let it sit for a minute. Thank you, Axton. Thank you, Axton. Thank you for hooking it up. the noodle test to see if the noodles are done. Okay, and we fail. We'll grab another noodle, but I think they're definitely done. You want the consistency to be soft and mushy. Definitely soft and mushy, like me inside. And okay, so wow. Okay, you guys ready for the money shot? It's gonna be an overload though. Okay, this is a money shot right here. You guys ready? Okay? But the sauce, the noodles on top, Mike, are ready for the money shot. Yeah. Look at that, Mike. You turn it over, and it looks sexy. Yeah? It's a money shot right there, Mike. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, a money shot right there. It's the money shot. Yeah, man. That's what pros do, Mike. That's what pros do like me, Mike. Pro like me, Mike. It's all about the show, Mike. Because I like to perform, Mike. Like that spaghetti sauce, Mike. I can feel like 10 people minimum with this supply right here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And it tastes good. Yeah. It was made with love. Yeah. Made by yours truly. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so everybody, I tell you, hashtag bless. Okay, I tell you, thank you God, thank you Jesus for the delicious meal that I'm gonna enjoy. Thank you for all my blessings. Thank you for every day of life you give me in this world. Thank you for the health and well-being of my family and friends. Thank you for the roof over my head. Thank you for the food I have to eat every day. Thank you for every day of life you give me in this world. Thank you for the health and well-being of my family and friends. And I wish for the health and well-being of my family and friends in the future. Rest in peace with my family and friends, relatives that have passed away, including my grandfather and my friend Nathan. And protect me from what I cannot see. Yeah? And thank you for everything. Allah Akbar. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Thank you, universe. Thank you, positive energy. Thank you, Yahweh. And thank you, Yaakov. I think is it Yaakov? Is Joshua. It's Joshua. Thank you, everybody. Bless. Good night. Thank you for the delicious meal. If I had a Uber friend that did Uber, I'd be like, yo, deliver some of this food to the homeless in downtown, because that's what I want to do. And if anybody wants to make work on an idea to work with the homeless, to deliver them some leftovers, some food, I'll play you, mate. Because I'm here to make a difference in the world. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Bless. Good night.
And thank you mostly Axton for sharing the stream.
That's the person.
Axton and Marie. What's that girl's name? Marie. Alyssa Marie. Alyssa Marie and Axton. Thank you, both of you, for showing the most love tonight.
And I will be back shortly. And I will tell you guys, God bless. Thank you. We'll be back. And Jesus got your back, and God got your back. If you got problems in your life, start praying. Jesus listen to you, and God got you. Mike, thank you. Bless. Bless, mine.
All right, that's you, Live Me. All right, good night. That's you, TikTok. Good night, Mike.